Ciao! Welcome back to a new video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lot of important information in regards to the My Hero Academia manga and its apparent future in the Shonen Jump magazine. This information is taken directly from the editors managing Koei Horikoshi, but at the end of the day, I do want to point out, although the editor gets a big say in the story and how it's played and how it finishes, at the end of the day, how the story ends, how long the story has until it finishes, is up to the mangaka Koei Horikoshi, who is not part of this interview. So although the editors are saying one thing, this could drastically change very soon, as My Hero Academia has already gone through 4 different editors. So please take this information with a slight grain of salt. With that being said though, shoutouts to Chaotic Plus, or commonly known as Perm, over on Twitter for this absolutely amazing thumbnail. You have done the world a favor. This is one of my favorite panels for Deku, and oh my god, it is amazing. With that being said though, this video contains massive spoilers for the My Hero Academia manga. If you are not up to date with the manga, then this video simply does not concern you. Just know that the manga is coming to an end very soon, which means the anime most likely will not reach season 10. With that being said, let's just jump straight into this video. Alright, jumping straight into it, let's actually start here. It seems there is no My Hero Academia chapter this week. We do already know there is no Jujutsu Kaisen chapter this week. Both Koei Horikoshi, the author of My Hero Academia manga, and Gege, the author of Jujutsu Kaisen, have gone together to watch the new Evangelion movie over in Japan. The Evangelion movie is already scaring Shonen Salto, as it says, but apparently both Horikoshi and Gege have decided to take a week break, which for the record is much deserved. There will be no My Hero Academia or Jujutsu Kaisen chapter this week, as both mangakas are off watching a movie. It's kind of hilarious that that's the reason why they're delayed. So this week we only have Black Clover, actually I think Dr. Stone is also on break this week. There are a lot of manga on break this week. Hopefully Black Clover is in. One Piece I think is actually in the magazine this week. Hunter is probably delayed for the end of time, but pretty much, long story short, Horikoshi is on break this week. Anyway, continuing on with the interview and what I've said about the editors, this section of the video, the source is directly from Anime Japan X Toho Animation panel, Boku no Hero Academia Editors Talk interview that was broadcasted today on the 27th of March 2021. So this information is directly from the 27th of March 2021. If you're watching this video in the future, hello, welcome to the past. You can rewatch the interview on that channel, which I will most likely link in the comment section down below. Anyway, going straight into it. Boku no Hero Academia editor Taguchi says, though the manga is entering its final arc, they do not know how long it will take before they reach the end of the series. However, what he can say is that the story is going to get even more exciting from here on out. Full translations. Now, obviously, for those of you who've been not reading the manga, with the release of My Hero Academia chapter 306 2 weeks ago, My Hero Academia title for the chapter was number 306, The Final Act Begins. Now, a week later at the editor panel in Anime Japan Fest, the editors got together and confirmed that the title of the chapter is correct. My Hero Academia is entering its final arc. Once again, this is an editor interview. This is nothing related with Koei Horikoshi, who at the end of the day has the final say on the manga. Anyway, the editors goes on to say, Boku no Hero Academia editor Taguchi goes on to say, we are heading into the most exciting part of the Boku no Hero Academia manga story now. The setup is also introduced in the anime. For example, in season 5, where you see what happens to Deku after what types of new characters are revealed there. As the anime goes on, the manga will also continue to improve with a ton of developments and characters. The characters that appear will definitely surprise you, and I am constantly speaking with Horikoshi about the story. So obviously the editor has the inside scoop, as that's their job. They're supposed to know what Horikoshi has in plan, and these editors have massive jobs of pretty much supervising the story, correcting any mistakes Horikoshi has. At the end of the day, before we see a chapter, it's already Horikoshi planned it, it's gone through the editor, Horikoshi has finalized it, and it once again goes through an editor. So each chapter we read might not exactly be Horikoshi's final vision for what he had intended, but it's improved on by the editor, sometimes unimproved. Anyway, he goes on to say, in the past, whenever a Shonen Jump manga enters its final arc, shoutouts to One Piece, he is clearly referencing One Piece here, it usually means it will take forever to finish. Once again, clearly referencing the big three back in the day of Naruto, Bleach, and still One Piece. We do not know how much we have left until the ending of the story, but what I can say is that the manga will get more and more exciting. With every week's new chapter or anime news, the series trends not only in Japan but around the world as well. That's really cool to see that they're acknowledging that My Hero Academia manga is pretty much trending every single week outside of Japan. That is such a cool factor that they're actually acknowledging this. Alongside the anime, we will head forward towards the ending, and we hope you all enjoy the ride that is the My Hero Academia manga. Now, for some context, for some slight context, this Twitter user Audrey went on to say, just want to reiterate, the final arc does not mean the last arc of the story. The manga's story is in its final overreaching arc/act. Whether it is only one arc or multiple arcs is still left to be seen. The Boku no Hero Academia stage event tomorrow, Anime Japan, might have more clarification, which sadly, nothing really interesting happened. So pretty much, what I want to translate is, My Hero Academia is entering its final arc. This arc might be split into multiple different acts. So although this is the final arc, we might have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however long acts in between for different sections of this arc. Though all of them are going to be leading up to the finale where the My Hero Academia manga will eventually end. Now, this is relatively sad news. This is coming straight, like, almost 2 weeks after Gege, the author of Jujutsu Kaisen, announced that Jujutsu Kaisen will be ending in the next 2 years. I certainly believe this is also the plan for My Hero Academia manga. In the next 2 to 3 years, My Hero Academia manga is also going to end. They clearly stated they don't want this to be another One Piece, where it's been announced to be ending for the last 10 years. So My Hero Academia manga is eventually going to come to its conclusion. I will be covering the manga every single week on this channel. Sadly, there is no chapter this week. But what do you think of the final arc of the My Hero Academia manga? Have you enjoyed My Hero Academia manga all along? Are you excited for the future development of the story? Leave a like, comment, and thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll see you in the next video. My name is, as always, peace.